It's time for another Buff Bunny Collection chart number review. We have the Inner Lights collection happening this Saturday, August 12th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. All the times will be on the screen here. But can we just say how much I nailed it with the backdrop? I'm basically in the Northern Lights and you wouldn't even know that I'm in my living room. Like, so good. I was very proud to find this one and for it to come in time. And I'm really feeling like I'm in, like I said, the Northern Lights. Also, I very much don't know who gets to see the Northern Lights and who doesn't. Like, I know we get to see it here in Calgary. Do all countries see it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm not really sure. So if anyone has that knowledge, let me know. But the Northern Lights, I don't know the actual description of it, but I know it looks really cool when we see it the few times in the year. Usually in the winter time, I think, is when we see it. And like, it literally looks like this. It's pretty cool, but yeah. Anyways, Inner Lights, Northern Lights kind of spin-off. For the full breakdown of, the Inner Lights collection, I will leave the blurb up here. I know this one is special to Heidi, given that Alaska definitely sees the Northern Lights, okay? For sure, because you're all the way up there, So I will leave that here on the screen for you guys and stop humiliating myself more than I already am when it comes to, let me say it one more time, Northern Lights. So this is everything that you guys need to know about the Inner Light collection. The campaign video, as always, they just nail it with having a deeper meaning to the name of the collection. Aside from the colors and aside from the actual theme of the pieces, they always nail it with the messaging behind each collection itself. So there's that, and then it's a lot of the blues, okay? Lots of the blues. This collection, I will say I'm disappointed that we didn't get any purples. I feel like with the mixture of all the blues, the pinks, why wasn't there a purple, So I will say, just like many of you guys, I am disappointed in the fact that there's no purple. I just feel like it was a perfect marriage between blue and pink to add a purple, because at the end of the day, blue plus pink equals purple. So I feel like it would have been perfect to insert that there. Also holographic, like I would have fully expected that given, a natural holographic background happening, So that's my 2 cents there. And before I even get into more of this review, BTC, I know how disappointed we are. I get it. This summer has been all about the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. They have had a hot girl summer, and here we are having a titty spillage summer in all these collections that we've gotten. But it's just the way that things lined up, and I'm very, very hopeful that we will be getting more for us soon. We just got to be a little patient. How fucking crazy is it though that technically, given like how the launches are spaced out, we only have about like 2, maybe with a mini collection left for the year. Like, that's insane for me to even think about, that like we're that close to the end of the year, and like that's just crazy to me. But anyways, what I'm saying is the team is very aware that there's been a lot of Itty Bitty Titty Committee bras these last few launches. They understand, but just, I'm telling you to just be patient and just wait. If this collection isn't for you because A, you need a matchy moment and the bras are just not it for you, I get it. Skip the collection. There's so much more to come, and just hang in there, okay? Don't leave me just yet, Gap Bam. Don't lose hope in Buff Bunny collection bras just yet. We just unfortunately gotta wait, So it is what it is. I don't hate any of the bras. I'm not saying that the Bigger Titty Committee can't wear it. I'm just saying you're very much committing to the clavaging a lot in the bras in this collection. Except for the curved one. I will say the curved one definitely took me by surprise with how much I liked it. But we'll save that conversation for the bras. But I just wanted to get it out there that even in my unboxing, like, the amount of disappointment in the Bigger Titty Committee, I could really feel that, and I really took that deep, because I know a lot of you guys are the Bigger Titty Committee. Hello. Like, we are one, we are a collective, and I get that we feel like we're like down here and like no one's seeing us. Like, I get that. But I guess the Itty Bitty Titty Committee just needed to have their moment, and our moment will come. So just Okay, just have to get that out there. Now going back to colors and fabrics, I will have the colors here on the screen. Like I said, we have a lot of blues coming. We have Alaska, which we have not seen since like what, 2019. She's making a comeback. We have this beautiful navy ombre that I like. I'm not usually a blue girl or even a navy girl, to be honest, but this ombre I'm loving. And I love the color blocking situation that you guys will see as well with the Midnight and Alaska. Obviously, I love the pink. The green, I'm like indifferent, like it's there, but I'm not like, oh my God, green, you know? And someone pointed this out in my live that someone else had said this, but it's very much Powerpuff Girls on deck with the purple, or sorry, not purple, because you know, we didn't get purple, but with the blue, the pink, and the green. And then we have some eggshell, some ivory, and some white. So that's kind of the color palette. Nothing crazy. You definitely need to be into the blues for the most part for this collection, and the pinks for sure. But other than that, it's very much a blue, black, midnight navy kind of situation. As for the fabrics, we're gonna be seeing Newbury, butter, and a new fabric, Luxe. Definitely when I saw the sample of these Luxe fabrics back in March, that is the immediate thoughts that I got was Luxe. And I know the biggest question is, how does it compare to the cloud material? And I'll talk about that once I get to the crew neck real soon here, but we just got to keep doing the housekeeping things here. I will also throw up a few of the compression level things that everyone has been showing here, or that's on this PDF here that I have, so you guys can see that on the screen. And don't forget, as always with my reviews, always download the free PDF. This video is recorded in the correct order to match the PDF so that it's really easy for you guys to follow along. It has been the solution to me being able to reduce my videos from being 2 hours long to just an hour and a half by having more of the information in the PDF in conjunction to what I verbally say. So more comparison photos, more measurements, more comparisons in general of pieces and colors, and more of my important notes will be in the PDF. And we also have a style guide in there. We have so many good things in the free PDF that you can download in the description before you continue watching this video. Highly, highly recommend, because if not, you're gonna feel like I missed out, which I never do. It's just in the PDF. It's just supposed to read as you watch this video. So pause this video, hit download. It takes 2 seconds. Have it up on your phone, your iPad, your computer. While you watch this video, take your notes, see the little extra things that I have in there, and you will be set to go. It's amazing the amount of questions that I don't get anymore after my video and PDF go live, because the detail is just always there. So I really love that. I'm so happy that as a Gab Fam collective, we have gotten to the point where the PDF and YouTube video with a few trickling questions in the Discord or on my Instagram stories are all that we have for launches now. Like, I'm really, really glad that that's the case, because that's all I ever wanted. So really happy on that. But with that being said, let's get into the video. We already said check mark, download the PDF, check mark, launch is happening, check mark, bigger titty committee, we acknowledge you. 4th check mark, I think that's it. So I think we can start now. Okay. Oh, 4th check mark is, you can always use code GABS at checkout if you would like 10% off, or if you'd like to support me, my crazy family, and just everything that I do for these launches. It's your guys' way of letting Buff Bunny Collection know, don't lose Gabs. Don't take her off the list. Don't kick her off the bench, you know? So if you guys want to keep me around, support me directly, I do make a small commission. I always like to be transparent in that. You guys can use the code GABS at checkout for, again, 10% off and a direct way to support me. Some other notes in regards to terminology that Buff Bunny Collection is adding is rise terminology. So now we have ultra high rise, and then mid rise. And the way that this is described, I'll put it on the screen here, but ultra high rise sits slightly above natural waist on average height woman. High rise sits at a natural waist on average height woman. And then mid rise sits slightly above the navel on average height woman, also great for petites. So I will always mention this for me, but just remember I'm 5'1 3/4. So where it comes on me and what I define as ultra high rise is very much like extreme. Like, for example, these Rosa leggings, ultra high rise for sure, because it hits my bra and like literally overlaps and it looks like I'm wearing a onesie. Where like mid rise to me was more like the curved leggings, the curved shorts, where it doesn't even really go over my belly button. And then high rise would be kind of like the legacy leggings or something like that. But yeah, so something new that we're going to start seeing in upcoming collections of describing the rise of different bottoms. So we'll see how that goes, but just wanted to let you guys know that you might be noticing that we all are starting to refer to different rises in leggings now. So definitely something new. But that being said, now let's get into the video. We have got accessories that we're gonna start with. We're gonna change up the order here a little bit, but we're gonna start with some accessories, and the two accessories that we are getting in this collection are headbands and scrunchies. And the headbands are made of the butter fabric, so super stretchy, very soft, but a very secure fit. The butter fabric is known to have a good stretch to it, but also snap back, which is really nice. So yeah, we have the two headbands. I've been a headband girly lately, especially when my hair is like extra dirty. Like I definitely could have worn one today, but like when I'm wearing makeup with a headband, you're just asking for all the makeup to get on the inside here. So we are not putting these on with this full face, but I definitely have been loving my headbands this summer. So if you guys are looking to add more, you guys can get them here in this collection. I feel like it's been a minute since you've seen headbands. So we have it coming out in white, black, and midnight navy. No changes there to note at all or anything like that. The logo is also reflective, which is nice. So if you're running in the dark or anything like that, this is that reflective kind of situation. Then we also have scrunchies. As always, we always love a matching scrunchie moment with our pieces. We have it coming out in 5 different colors. So we have white, pink, green, Alaska, and navy. I don't see a black right now from what I'm looking at. Yeah, there's no black. It's just those 5 colors there. But if you guys love the scrunchies either for functionality or just to have on your wrist to match with your outfits, you guys have 5 colors to choose from, which is great. Those ones are made of the Nubri fabric. So these are butter. Those ones are Nubri. So both super soft, just different material. Those are all of our accessories that we're going to be seeing in this collection. Now we'll move on to tops. So let's start with the Recycled Crew pullover. So the Recycled Crew is their new luxe fabric. When I tell you she is so soft, it is incredibly soft. The only problem I have with these is I wish that the inside felt just as soft as it does on the outside. It's like it reminds me of, like, I said this in my live, like the outside of a peach. Like, you know how soft that fuzzy peach is? Like, that's literally how this feels. Like, it's obviously not fuzzy, but it's just, that's the best way for me to describe it. And it's like a mixture of silk with like the cloud fabric. It's really hard to describe, but it's really nice. Like I said, when I touched the sample of this back in March, I was like, wow. Instantly you feel luxurious. You feel like your first class kind of situation. Like, she is a luxe, and she has some decent weight to her as well. Like I said, the only problem that I have is that the inside is not the same fabric, and I don't know if you can see that on the screen. Like, it's a little bit more of the silky kind of finish inside, whereas the outside is that very soft material. I said this in my live as well because I'm just very transparent. If you want to know somewhat what this feels like, go to Lululemon and try and like touch the soft stream material. That's literally the closest thing that I could use as a touch reference point for you guys if you have time to run to a Lululemon before the launch and you're very curious as to what that feels like. But again, it's not what the inside feels like. So it's more of like what you're gonna feel when you're like brushing up against someone or you're touching it yourself, but it's not gonna be what you feel on the inside. So it's the only thing I wish was different. Overall, this material is a breakdown of, so it's actually recycled polyester too, which is awesome. So it's 58% recycled polyester, 34% modal, and then 8% spandex. And then I will have the comparison of the material breakdown of the cloud versus this pullover here on the screen, because I think that's the biggest question that everybody has, is how similar is it to the cloud? And I would say it's like a cousin to the cloud, or we can say sister. We can say sister for sure. So she's like a sister to the cloud material, just more luxe feeling and a little bit more slick feeling on the inside. Like, you definitely feel like comfy and cozy, and I hope we're getting joggers, shorts, zip ups in this material, because it feels so good. And what I loved a lot about this is that it actually didn't pick up on Rex's hair at all. I wore it all weekend around him and another dog that sheds, and then obviously Cash sheds a little bit, but literally no trace of Rex's hair whatsoever. He's sleeping right now, so I would brush this and show you guys, but he's sleeping over there, so I'm just not going to disrupt him. But literally the fact that there's no leftover on here shows me that it either clings on and comes right back off, or like it just doesn't get it at all. Like, every time I had it on this weekend, I was literally looking at my sleeves to see if I saw anything. nothing. So I think that's what I love the most. I would say it's like a mid-crop length, definitely not a crop, but definitely not a full length either. So mid-crop is great. It does have a relaxed fit. So I did make this mistake of saying oversized in my live, but it's more of a relaxed fit. You guys will see me wearing the eggshell one. I'm wearing a size large in the white one, and then I'm assuming then an extra large in the black, because the black is definitely bigger. The black one's currently in the wash because if you guys do get the black one, be aware she does bleed everywhere, as you can see from the packaging of the, oh yeah, it was extra large. So you'll see me wearing extra large in the black, but it does bleed everywhere. And literally I put it on for the try-on clips before I washed it, and it was all over my nails. Immediately I was like, Isaiah, get this off of me right now, because I was wearing the pink shorts. So they're not on the pink shorts from what I think, but I did throw it in the wash, and I'm gonna see if it's all good now once you put it in the wash. I know Teresa had mentioned it at first that it bleeds, and she said that now it's been just fine since she washed it. So that's good news that it's not a consistent thing, but I definitely am gonna be like hyper scared to wear it around lighter colors. But we'll see, like I said, once it's done washing, and then I'll put a over top of each other picture comparison too. I just didn't want to do that until I washed it to make sure that it didn't bleed on this beautiful eggshell color. So anyways, it is definitely something that will keep you warm, but will also kind of keep you cool as well, just because it is pretty breathable. More of a layering situation for sure. Like I said, I wore it all weekend and I enjoyed it a lot. But now going back to the conversation about like how comparable is it to Cloud, and I would say Cloud is more of like you feel that softness inside and out, which I love. Like literally when this mini Cloud launch happened, like I think it was like a week or two ago, obsessed. Like the fact that we had got more colors, I loved that. And honestly, the biggest thing that I love about the Cloud is that it doesn't pill. This I don't see pilling either, so that's why I say it's like a sister, but like a more bougie sister who isn't as soft on the inside because she wants to feel more like slick, but she is hella soft on the outside. I would say like softness, I think this is softer. But let me say it one more time for like the 5th time in this video. I just hate that it's not on the inside too, and that's probably why I would lean more towards getting more Cloud pieces versus this, is only for that reason, and also because your girl likes a matchy moment, and we just don't have any shorts or joggers to pair with these yet, but hopefully soon. I don't know. This is literally me not denying or confirming either or. I really don't know. I'm saying I'm hoping so though, because I could definitely, like I said, see myself wearing this for like airport fits and like more luxury comfy fits kind of thing. So yeah, that's my overall thoughts on the Recycled Crew pullover. Just hope to see more, and I hope to see inside being as soft as the outside. I will say what's nice is that the inside of the cuff is the same, so like that feels good, but other than that, it's not. I like the neckline, but other than that, it is different on the inside. There's that. There are no thumb holes either, so she's very much just your good old crew neck situation. Okay, so Rex woke up and I just put this all over him, so it does attract his hair. Then literally you could shake it out and it comes off. But what's nice is I don't need a lint roller to take it off. Where with my Cloud pieces, your girl is lint rolling over and over and over again to get that guy's hair out. So I will say this has a pro to that like the hair situation is way better. So like I said, put this fabric on the inside, then I think Cloud has something coming for her if we can make that adjustment. So that's what I'll say about the Recycled Crew. I would say go ahead with whatever size you want based on like the fit that you want. For me personally, I wanted these crew necks to be pretty like oversized, kind of chill vibes for me. That's just kind of like the vibe I'm going with. So I don't think you can really go wrong. They are very stretchy as well because of that modal. So you really like can't go super wrong. But yeah, that's kind of the 101 on the Recycled Crews. Next up, we have what was named the Cloud Knit Reversible Crops, but due to confusion, we are now renaming it to Air Knit Reversible Crops. These are made of a nylon spandex blend, which is very, very soft. It definitely reminds me of the Naughty Top, the long sleeves, like short sleeve and long sleeve, that kind of situation. So very soft, very stretchy for sure. And the breakdown specifically is 82% nylon, 18% spandex. I do have a size medium and a large to compare for you guys. So the black that I'm trying on is a large. The white that I'm trying on is a medium. And let me tell you, your girl is not wearing this shirt the crisscross way anywhere but going out where I'm ready for the titties to be out as much as they are, because they are out there for sure. Even Isaiah was like, I literally saw girls wearing this weekend. So that's just showing you that the Gen Zs are wearing this kind of shirt out in the town, okay? So we're not wearing her to the gym. Definitely not wearing her to yoga, because when you raise your arms and shit, my boobs were definitely ready to pop out and peek through. So she's just a little risky for sure, depending on where you want to wear her. I can see her doing wonders for the itty bitty titty committee. For the bigger titty committee, definitely, like the girls look good, but it's not something that I'm just wearing to the grocery store. She's wearing her like out, you know? So that's only the crisscross way. Definitely like the back way, like we can wear this whatever and then like show off like a nice bra and stuff like that. So I do love that it's reversible. We always love a 2-in-1 combination, 2-in-1 deal, you know, a buy one, get one free. So that's literally what you're getting with the reversible tops. And like I said, they're very soft. A nice like basic t-shirt, you know, like I feel like we don't have enough of those, and like that would be good with joggers, jeans, leggings, shorts, literally anything. So I do love a basic tee moment, so I do appreciate that. But like I said, the front part, we're just a little risky there. That's the only thing. And like we're not secure. With the white one, you'll see that on one side I was not wearing anything under it, so you can definitely see a little bit of my areola. I think it just depends on how dark your areolas are, to be honest. Obviously, when I get cold, you'll see the nipple, but like that's fine. But it's more the color I'm concerned about. And then on the other side, I wore a boob pad. Literally just take one out from one of your sports bras, pop it in there, and you're good. I've seen a lot of girls also wear it with like a fun sports bra underneath it. And so I do have a clip of me wearing the pink one. So again, you can kind of see that, like obviously with the white, very see-through, like that's just kind of what's going to happen. So yeah, I think it depends, but you can also wear like pasties. You can wear like the bigger ones, the smaller ones that just cover your areola, but I would wear the bigger ones so that like your whole boob's kind of covered. You can get those at like Marshalls, Winners for my Canadians, Amazon, literally anywhere. And they're just like your like skin color, and they're just like a big pasty basically. So it's not just the nipple, it's like the full boob. So you could definitely do that. But yeah, so love the tops as like I said, a more lifestyle piece than anything. If I want to wear them to the gym, we're wearing them this way with a bra underneath. I don't often wear t-shirts to the gym, so I definitely see myself wearing it as more of like a lifestyle piece. But it's very soft, stretchy. I would say that I prefer the large only because like it gave me a little bit more room up here. That's usually where deciding on what size to get will depend on, is like how much extra mobility do you want right here specifically, like around the shoulders and like the top of your arm, and even like under here as well. So that's how I decided on which one I liked more. Obviously I love as fitted as possible. Like if I'm not wearing a bra, I don't mind the medium, because when it's too tight and then you're wearing a bra, you get all that like spillage happening with all the straps and stuff. So that's kind of when I'd be like, okay, medium's fine. But if I were to choose between the two, I would say I like the large just because it's fitted. It's like comfortable, it's good. I'm definitely not expecting a lot of support in these shirts. It's kind of like the butter crops, for example. Like I also have a medium and a large, and like medium's like, okay, I have a little bit more support, but the large is like, okay, I'm comfy. So same thing, like a medium in this definitely supported my boobs a bit more, but like it's still nothing. Like it's light. So yeah, that's kind of how I decided on sizing for these tops, and that's my overall thoughts on the new AirKnit reversible crop tops. To confirm, they are also only coming out in 2 colors, which is white and black, and they are lined, but like not anything crazy. Like there's not like an extra lining or anything. It's just like not thin, but it's still kind of thin, especially for the white, you know? There are no bust pads, but like I said, I just popped in some bust pads that I had around. Definitely not recommended for high impact. All right, let's move into the bras. So let's move into the Aurora sports bras. We saw her come out in like a little capsule when some trickling naked pieces came in a few weeks ago as well. And the Aurora sports bra is when it's made its debut there in the color Cocoa. I remember everyone went crazy about it because we all saw it in the campaign, but it didn't actually come out in the collection. So a little capsule came out a few weeks later, and that's when we first saw the Aurora sports bra. I did a really quick review on my stories. Obviously, now that I have it in a few colors, I've been able to wear it a few times. This is something that also Kara expressed that she's struggling with, is that like we just can't quite find the right size. So I'm wearing an extra large in all of the 3 colors that I have. So I have the color blocking ones, and then I also have this ombre one here, and then even my Cocoa one from the Naked capsule, you want to call it, is also an extra large. And I genuinely could not imagine doing a large because already I'm so self-conscious that like my nipples coming out in these. So a large would just like bring it down just a smidge to give me a little bit more of anxiety to think like perhaps I'm popping out kind of thing. I mean, the fact that you can like, and I use my tan lines as like a benchmark, but the fact that you can see this part of like the untanned boob shows me like how deep cut it is. The way I also described it was that this is kind of like a mini version of the Revolution bra. Obviously a lot of differences such as the back and the overall design, but the fact that it's kind of like a square neckline with like the strap here, like it just kind of reminds me of like a spaghetti strap Revolution bra in the front, at least because of like the square neckline and just like how much spillage I have, and the fact that it goes just like kind of like as low as a Revolution would on me. I think with the Revolution, because I'm coming around to it, it has thicker straps, and I just feel like it just gives me a little bit more coverage because of the thicker straps more than anything. So I feel like I'm okay there. And then obviously the back is more coverage as well. So yeah, this kind of just really reminded me of the Revolution bra personally for me, just in its own unique ways. Just to clarify, like I get design-wise very different, but the front and just like the way the straps are, you know what I mean? Like I hope I'm not the only one who just sees it, but anyways, the problem that I have with the extra large though is like how much like ruching I have of the material. Like you can kind of see it as I'm sitting here. You can see it in some of the footage where like this part here just kind of like goes like this kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like you can tell that it's not laying super flat on me. But like I said, I cannot imagine a large and then like also having it a short line bra. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where I have to like pick and choose my battles here, and so extra large is just the safest bet, and large is just unfortunately out of the cards there, So the nice thing about this one though, versus say the Revolution halter, I did an extra large. I got so much gapping at the bottom here, where with these Auroras, I don't get that I don't get that really at all, because the elastic down here is a little bit tighter. So I'm good with the extra large for these bras specifically to give me a decent amount of coverage, a decent amount of support. Also that comfortability right here too. I feel like a large might be a little too tight, especially when we get to the thinner straps. Like you do have to be careful of that. I would say she gives me a little bit more side boob coverage than the reversible sports bras. The spaghetti strap ones that are obviously reversible. Like I feel like this gives me a little bit more coverage on the sides here than anything. And obviously we have a bit of a thicker strap. We have a bit more coverage in the back. Like very little differences, but I would say it's very similar to that. So if you are a bigger titty committee and you don't mind those, I will say that you do get a little bit more something from the Aurora sports bras, but it's very similar in the sense of like how much spillage I have going on here and like how I just feel like we are out there for sure in these bras. But I still wear them. I still feel super cute in them, and I think it really just depends on like how much clavage you're comfortable having exposed out there. Like I even saw photos from this weekend, because I literally wore these all weekend, of like the side view of like me wearing the bras and stuff, and like especially because I have high profile boobs and like I have a lot of upper pole fullness, like we're spilling, but it's just, again, it's one of those things that depending on your level of comfort, like it's all good, right? But if it's not something for you, then this is again one of those bras that you're just going to be wearing under a hoodie or something, which to spend that much money to just wear it under a hoodie, I don't know, you got to pick and choose how many of those you really need. So that's my 2 cents on the Aurora sports bra. Overall, I think it's a great bra for like the itty bitty titty committee. I think it's a cute bra in general, especially this ombre. Like it's so pretty, so unique, and like the color blocking with the Aurora shorts, it's literally perfection. So like I still love the overall look and design of everything. Just more functionality wise, there's a few things that I just wanted to note for you guys. It is made of the Nubri fabric, and it does have the square neckline, removable bust pads, a very basic racer back design, which is nice. So if you want to wear it under a tank top or something, like you'll be good there. And it definitely is more of a light to medium bra because of the Nubri and because of obviously the low cut of it. So, just one of many that you're going to see coming up here in my stack. That's definitely a clavage bra. So to each their own, definitely to each their own, but I do like the Aurora sports bras, and like I said, I just know that when I decide to wear it on whatever days that I wear it, it's just like, just know your boobs are very much a focus, and it's just kind of what it is when you have bigger boobs. But yeah, as far as sizing goes, I think that's the one thing that people are struggling with. I know Kara literally said that she's typically an extra small, but like for Aurora, she went down to an extra small because of the gapping, but then she's still, kind of having those struggles of like pros and cons to each size, right? It's kind of like me, my scenario with like the medium and the large, or the large and the extra large. Like it's really just picking, choosing your battles. But to conclude, I myself prefer the extra large in this style specifically, even though it is a light to medium support bra. That's just personally what I opt in for, given this right here. Okay, so that is the 101 on Aurora sports bras. And these are, let me just give you a good look of these colors. I didn't try all of these on for the video today, but I wanted to show you guys here, and I'll have some photos up on my Instagram highlight stories and stuff. But this is the black and pink lights, super pretty with the shorts like I said. And then this is the midnight navy with the Alaska. Love this color combination. This color blocking looks so, so good. And yeah, I think overall my favorite outfits are the Aurora sports bras with the shorts. Like, it just really gives you that hourglass shape because of the color blocking on the sides and the way that it is. So really good job to the design team on like creating that illusion with the color blocking and with these pieces. So that is the Aurora sports bra, and the other colors coming out in this will be obviously the ombre that I'm wearing, black and white as well. And then we also have the color blocking of white and black together. So a few options there. All right, the curve bras. I know the Bigger Titty Committee is very nervous about these, but honestly, she's probably the winner here for us out of all of them because one, obviously we have a high neck and it just has a nice racer back. So definitely giving me Aurora crop top vibes to begin with. And then we have this cute curve. So I think this is the one thing that everyone's the most concerned about is this curve hem at the bottom. And I will say the elastic down here isn't anything like this elastic here where it's like really secure. However, I will say with doing my arm raising test in both the extra large and the large, which is going to be the black and the white in the clips that you see on the screen, we didn't really have a lot of popping going. Like, I think the only way that it would really pop out is like, I was telling Isaiah, like if I did like the fucking Exorcist or something, or if I was doing some like crazy yoga poses. But I feel like if you're wearing it to work out, you could be okay. I mean, you definitely risk a little bit for sure, depending on like the movement you're making. But I feel like just like, again, like you see me literally do this and stuff, like it moves a little, but nothing crazy where it's like fully out. I think it also depends, like, you know, on the fake boobs versus the natural boobs, how much your boobs are sagging or not sagging, like all very normal stuff when it comes to the female breasts. So I think that's really what it depends on. And I'm just looking that I tried so hard not to get makeup on this, but obviously I did. So I'm very disappointed in myself. But anyways, I would say considering the design, it held up pretty well for a 36 double D cup, and I'm very impressed with it in regards to like staying still because that was something that I was nervous about. So I would say personally for the most support, so like locked inness to really secure this under boob situation, I liked the large. Now I will say putting on the large, we heard a few cracks in the seams, but then we were fine. And I love that it also has boob pads. I don't know what it is about the boob pads in this collection, but I feel like they're a little narrower or something. I can't tell as much in this one, but in the lighter colors I've been noticing a little bit, but I'll have to just take it out and compare, and it could just be just the way that it's paired with the bra or whatever. But we don't have any crazy issues, but I just noticed them a bit more, and maybe more because it's like a lighter color obviously. But like I said, overall, I would say that the curve bras actually win this collection in regards to accommodating to all the titty committees, but specifically for us, it gives you that coverage, gives you a little bit of that sexy situation with the curve cutout down here. So I do hope we see more. And like I said, I was very surprised that I didn't really have as much issues as I was anticipating given the design of it. So I do have a extra large and a large, and I think the biggest differences is, like I said, how much it lays flat on me. The large definitely wins there. But in regards, the other thing that I noticed was that with the large, I got a little bit of that upper boob armpit situation happening that I do get with the Foxy sports bra. And again, that might be a me thing with my implants because I have that upper pole fullness. So I did see that more with the extra large than I do with the large. I mean, I saw them in both just because of the way that this like narrow cut is. So like you see it in both, and you have a little bit more length for security wise for the under boob with the extra large too. So again, I definitely see these as being like cute going out tops as well, just because it's like, you know, it's like a sexy situation. For me, I'll probably wear these more for like a shoulder day, or maybe a lower body day too would be fine. But like back, I just feel like, yes, we're safe doing this, but like how many times are we doing this, you know, is like my question. And like the last thing you want is like doing lat pull downs and you're like worried that like, oh shit, is the under boob coming out? Oh shit, you know what I mean? Like it's just like, is that worth risking for this workout specifically is kind of what I would think. That's the 101 on the curve sports bra. I love the simplicity of the back, everything like that. So curve bra, you are approved for Bigger Titty Committee. Again, just don't expect like high support, jumping around, shit like that. But like coverage wise and functionality wise, impressed. So that is everything on the Curve bra. Legacy bras. Legacy. We love our legacy leggings, but let's talk about the bras. Immediately, everyone recognized that these looked very close to the herringbone bras. I tried this on back in 2019 when we all went to like the Buff Bunny headquarters. We did the girls' night in shoot. Like this is like so long ago, like black hair Gabs, just got her pro card, literally just got my teeth. Everything. Like it was a while ago. And so yeah, everyone compared it immediately to that. I personally don't have the actual bra. I just remember trying it on. A lot of people are saying that they don't care for the front of the Legacy bra. They preferred the other one because it came up a little bit higher. Again, I don't actually have it to compare, but that's just what I'm seeing from Teresa, from Kara, and also from Catherine, I believe, had mentioned that as well. So there's definitely just some feedback on that. But the back, I think, is so fun that we have like the 3-strap going on and then we have the 1 thick strap going on as well. I really do like that. And I was very comfortable in it. It is a short bra, obviously, as you can tell, but she does scoop down pretty low. I mean, I would say she's pretty comparable to like the bra I'm wearing right now, the Aurora one, but she does scoop down just a little bit, you know. Again, it's like your boobs are out there if you're wearing this for sure and you are a part of the bigger titty committee, but I don't think this is a bra that like everyone's gonna be crazy for unless you're like just obsessed with the back and like obviously love the pink lights, the green lights, and just in general you like these kind of style bras. But it very much is like your traditional scoop neckline, lower kind of thing. I do think it'd be nice to see it a little higher, but again, it's just one of those things where like you're trying to accommodate what the itty bitty titty committee wants, but also what the bigger titty, but also like the like in between committee, you know? And that's hard to do, I can imagine, like for design. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it's like as the sizes get larger, if we could make it a little higher, that would be better. But like I said, even Teresa and Kara said the same thing, that like this one came lower than that herringbone one, that they preferred the front of that one more. So yeah, nothing too crazy to say about the Legacy bra. She's made of that Nubie fabric, you know, the light to medium support as well. I definitely say you are more secure in this as well as the Aurora one than the Curve, just because of this bottom elastic that we have here. But other than that, you do have quite a bit of clavage happening. So yeah, that is everything on the Legacy sports bra. And just to recap, the colors that you'll be seeing in the Legacy sports bra, you'll see pink lights, green lights, Alaska, Midnight Navy, and Onyx. So again, if that's the bra that's you're like, yes, that's for me, then that is the color. Oh, you're stepping on the mic. So that is the Legacy sports bra. That is all the sports bras and tops to talk about for this collection. Let's move on to the shorts. So let's go to the Aurora shorts that I was talking about earlier that I love. The color blocking, like I said, really gave me that hourglass figure, which I'm obsessed with. So definitely, like I said earlier, the Aurora sports bra and shorts combination is my favorite outfit of this collection. For the Aurora shorts, we do have it in the Nubie fabric, and we have a high-rise scoop contrast panels, V-front waist, no front rise seam, medium to high impact in an everyday lifestyle, and we love the 6 inches for sure. Love. I do see these probably selling out first because they're 6 inches and everyone is just crazy for 6 inches, and we definitely have not seen this color blocking situation ever in these shorts. So yeah, I do see these being a fan favorite out of all the items. Definitely. And I personally loved them a lot. So I don't really have a whole lot to say other than I loved them. And you guys know my rule. When it's a 6 inch, I can do a small and I feel all good there. And I felt just fine having a small in these shorts here. Okay, the Curve shorts. It's a no. It's an immediate no for me. I do have a medium coming in, the shorts and the leggings, to see if that solves the problem. But the Curve shorts are very much like a mid-rise to me if I don't wedge them up my ass. And I know the wedgie look isn't for everybody, so I would say they're definitely a mid-rise. And they look very much like the contour shorts immediately when you see, you know, this thing happening here and the back, and they just don't have pockets. So like I really thought that they were going to be similar. However, they are very much just a mid-rise situation. And so talking to the team, they had mentioned that, you know, the Curve bottoms are meant to be a little bit more wedged up there, and it's fine. So I did it, but then it's like my ass cheeks are coming out. It's really squeezing under my butt cheeks. So then the back of my legs are not looking cute. Like, it's just a lot going on. And the camel toe is so strong. It is a fat camel toe situation. That's not cute at all. And I don't think it matters what your vagina is like. I think regardless, everyone's getting a fat camel toe with the wedging situation so that it's not a mid-rise. Like, I get mid-rise is coming back, but it's not meant to be coming back in these kind of shorts, okay? So we will see once I get the mediums if that helps, because I keep forgetting myself when I place my own orders that, like, if it's less than 6 inches, go to medium. So I don't know. I know sometimes too, I'm just like, let's gamble and see if it works. So anyways, once I have the mediums, I'll let you guys know. But for the smalls, the wedge, the camel toe, the everything just wasn't there. And it was like a different kind of camel toe. It's not like the camel toe you get with the front seam or like the other camel toes I've gotten. It was like a true toe of a camel, you know, and it's just not a cute look at all. So that is the lowdown on the curve shorts. Like, just be ready that, like, although it's a 4-inch inseam, she's going right up to a 2-inch inseam, right up the butt. Everything's coming out from the back. Like, it's just no. And it's sad because they're made of the butter fabric, which we're all excited to see more pieces. Like, when butter fabric made its debut in the cake collection, everyone, you know, I'm not gonna say everyone, but people either loved it or they didn't because it was extra soft, very stretchy, very like light and like light compression. Like, it really was like another naked feeling kind of piece. But the curved bottoms are just not it. So unfortunately, these shorts for right now in a small until I get the medium to say otherwise are not approved by me. Okay, so those will be coming out in Alaska, Midnight Navy, and Onyx Black. Next up, we will talk about the other shorts, and then we'll come back to the curved leggings in a minute. So we have the Legacy shorts in 4-inch inseam. No changes there. It's our typical Legacy shorts that we all love. Again, I fucked up and got a small, even though I should have gotten a medium because they are 4 inches. I've just been so used to the Legacy shorts being 6 inches lately. Like, literally in all the collections recently, they've been 6 inches. So I just got used to that, and I was just like, yep, small, and didn't notice that it was a 4-inch. So they were still fine because I have lost some weight. So like, they were fine, but I know that I'm most comfortable with the 4-inch inseams in a medium. So anyways, we love a pink moment. I wore it with the color blocking bra as well as the Legacy one, and they both looked great. And this pink is just, we always love pink, you know? So not much to report on the 4-inch Legacy shorts. They're just our tried and true newbie fabric, butterfly seams in the back, the good old stuff that we always see with the Legacy pieces. You can just never go wrong with the Legacy shorts and the Legacy leggings, always, period, you know? So that is the Legacy shorts. Next up is the Rosa shorts that I do not have. I do have the Rosa leggings. They're literally on my body right now, but the Rosa shorts are coming out in 4-inch inseam, and the only color that it's coming in is the ombre, which is literally what I have in leggings, but as a short. But something about the bra with the leggings, especially, you know, summer's winding down, like I need to get back into wearing the bras with the leggings versus the bras and the shorts, so I opted in for the leggings. And just the ombre is just so pretty. So Rosa shorts, I know for sure those ones though, I do a small even if it is a 4-inch inseam, because I find the Rosa is just slightly a different fit from the Legacy, and I can't quite put a finger on what exactly it is. And I didn't notice it until I think it was the 70s collection, which I know was forever ago. But I remember I got a medium in the Rosa shorts and they were just too loose. And so I don't know if it's because like it doesn't have the side seam like the Legacy does. Like it just doesn't have that. So maybe it just fits differently. But the biggest difference between the Rosa short and the Legacy short is that the Rosas don't have the butterfly effect on the back. And then it also doesn't have any side seams at all. Like that side line doesn't have it. It's literally just like nothing all around, other than the butt and then in the waistband and then obviously like on the bottom and stuff like that. But like you'll notice, and even on the leggings, there's no actual side seam running up the side of the bottoms. So that is the biggest difference between the Rosa and the Legacy. And I do find that the Rosas do come up a little bit more higher waisted for sure. So just some things, like I would say like the Rosas, the leggings and the shorts are like an ultra high rise for sure. So those are the main differences that you'll see. And then there is a little bit more of a deeper glute contouring happening for the Rosa bottoms too. So yeah. Oh, and the Rosas also have like a hidden waistband pocket too, which the Legacies do not have. So just a little fun thing there. Next up, we have the Aurora leggings. So immediately it was giving me like Samba slash the contrast stitching from, we initially saw it in the Wave shorts back in like the Under the Sea collection, and then we saw it when they came out with more colorways. So whatever launches those were, but anyways, the whole contrasting stitching really brought back a lot of memories here. But she's definitely giving a bit of Samba vibes, but it's just different because it's an actual like piping versus like just stitching. So we have a little bit of a dip in the front, and then we have a nice glute contouring in the back. And then again, we have no side seams on this one. However, we do have, no, we don't, not these ones, just kidding. So it's basically like a Rosa, but with the piping kind of thing, because these also are very high rise on me. And I do have so much extra fabric at the bottom as well. So for my taller ladies, these are, oh wow, they're only 26 inches, but I feel like I had so much extra fabric and they were just so high on me as well. So yeah, ultra high rise for sure. And these are made of the Nubri fabric. So I just think they're like a cute little staple. If you want to do a little bit of the color blocking, but nothing crazy, you literally just want to do the piping, then the Aurora leggings will be a good option for you. And then we do see it in this variation with the white and black. And then we have one with the pink, and then we have the navy with the Alaska as well. So a few different options there if the shorts aren't for you. And I really did like these leggings for sure. So new Aurora leggings. All right, the Curve leggings. I don't hate them as much as I hate the shorts. I mean, hate is such a strong word, but I don't dislike them as much as I dislike the shorts, only because they're leggings, obviously. So like, we're not spilling out from the bottom either. Like, we're just, you know, I do get a bit of a camel toe for sure, not nearly as much as the shorts, but I did get some. And you do have to wedge these up as well in order to get a bit of a higher rise versus the mid rise. I don't quite know what our thought process was behind doing that for the butter pieces. I don't know if it's maybe the butter pieces in general. And I know this was a huge thing with even like the corset leggings back in the Cake collection. So I don't know if like the butter just has to be that way because of the fabric. I'm not sure, but I do notice that even with the corset ones, like they definitely were more of a mid-rise versus a high-rise. And once you wedge them up, that's when they come a little high-rise. So, and it's really too bad because the butter fabric is super nice because it's just so stretchy. It has great retention. It's very soft. It very much is like a naked kind of feel. Like it feels good. But it's just the rise that I'm having issues with. And I just don't love that I need to have it a wedgie in order for it to sit the way that I want to, and then to have like the fat camel toe, you know? Like I said, I didn't notice it as much in the leggings, the camel toe, but I'm sure it was there. You know, I'm just at home though, so like I was like, whatever. Again, I have a medium on the way, so we'll see if that helps because even the glute contouring is like really, really nice and deep V. And then we do have a little bit of some seams here at the bottom at the shins. So yeah, it's a weird feeling towards the Curve bottoms for sure. And like I said, I don't hate them as much as the shorts, so like we're fine. But in comparison to the corset leggings that I know a lot of people want to know like what's the difference or similarities, I would say rise wise they're very the same. They feel the same. So I think if you liked the way that the corset leggings were, you can go ahead and get the same size that you got. Overall, I would say I don't want to confirm right this moment if I like the smaller medium more, because I know with the Legacy, I'm always a small, and I don't know yet if I like smaller medium for the butter leggings specifically, if they're all going to be the same scenario of being like a mid-rise. I definitely had to adjust them a bit more than I typically would with like other leggings. And again, I think it's just because of that butter fabric being the way that it is. So yeah, that's just kind of the 101 on the Curve leggings. And we do have it coming out in Alaska, Midnight Navy, and Onyx Black. And yeah, there's still that great like naked feel for sure, but the rise just needs to get figured out here, you know? So yeah, I would say they definitely are very similar to the corset, except for they don't have the top seam at all. And they do remind you of like the contour leggings, but they're very much not the exact same fit or anything like that. So yeah, that's the curve leggings. We'll see once we get the mediums how we really feel about them, you know? Hopefully they arrive before this video goes live. If not, I'll definitely have it saved on my Instagram highlights, so make sure to check there. And then I will be updating the PDF as well. So throughout the time between now and the collection going live, I do update the PDF too, and I always make an announcement on that on my Instagram stories and in my Discord if I do update it. So just keep a lookout there if in case the mediums don't come in on time for me to insert it into this video. All right, now speaking of which, we got the Legacy leggings, which again, just like the shorts, you can never go wrong with the Legacy leggings. No adjustments there. We have it coming out in Alaska, pink, and midnight navy. So if you guys want more Legacy leggings, or those are more your vibe than all the bottoms that we've seen and you want a matchy moment, then you've got those. And then finally, we have the Rosa leggings, which I'm wearing right now. They are very ultra-rise. As you can see, they're literally overlapping with my bra, and I have a small. I definitely could not do a medium or else it'd be even longer and they'd just be a little bit baggy everywhere, but I do love them. Like I said, I don't get Rosa leggings often, but they're very pretty. The one thing that I did notice though, or actually my brother noticed, was that it looks like in the ombre there's like some waves happening, and I don't know if that'll go away as I wash them or what, but I will throw these in the wash and again update you guys in my PDF or on my stories as to what happens there. But my brother noticed them, and like now that I look down, like I can definitely see it, but I'm sure maybe the logistics of doing the ombre, that's just kind of what happens. I don't know. It doesn't bug me enough just because like the ombre itself is just like, you know what I mean? So that is everything on the Rosa leggings. No issues with camel toe or anything like that, even though it's been a minute, but that is everything on the Rosa leggings. And honestly, the collection itself, I feel like this is definitely a smaller collection. Like I mentioned earlier, very much focused on the blues, very much focused on the smaller bras, the shorter bras, but you just gotta wait for the next one and see if we have just more, you know? So that is everything. Let me just look through this real quick. As always, you guys, do not feel like you have to shop the collection just because it's a new collection. I know a lot of you guys don't love this one, so don't shop it. Don't find a reason to. If you absolutely don't love certain pieces, get one piece if there's one piece that really stands out to you. Just don't feel that you have to because it's a new collection that we haven't had in a minute. I know the summer's been a little quiet with collections, but don't let that influence you, I guess, to get something that like you don't truly love. Especially for the bigger titty committee, I would say, you know, if anything, like you could do one Aurora sports bra and like the curve bras, just because, like I said, it's kind of like a spaghetti strap version of the Revolution bra. If you kind of want something a little more revealing of a neckline, or just clavage situation. And then the curve bra, obviously, I really did like the curve bra, and I don't have anything like it. If anything, it reminded me a little bit of the bras that we just saw in the Naked collection. Literally can't think of it right now, but it had the mesh kind of happening and it had the higher neck situation as well with the racer back, but it didn't do the curve, and it obviously wasn't the same fabric as the curve because the curve is made of butter. So that's honestly the most similar one. So if you already got that from the Naked collection, I mean, you could skip out on it, but again, it is a different fabric and like colors and overall just like design in general. But yeah, I mean, if anything, like I said, for the bigger titty community, that's what I'd recommend for bras wise. And maybe if you like the crew neck or the like tops and like the leggings, the bottoms, I didn't really have issues with other than the curves. So again, I think the biggest thing is just like, don't feel like you need to shop this launch if you're not crazy about anything or if you're not able to do a full matching set. Because I get it. Your money, you worked hard for that. So with that being said, I hope this video was super helpful for anyone that is interested in shopping this collection. I hope it confirmed whether you should or should not get anything. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to let me know in my free Discord community, on Instagram stories. I often put a question box up, and that is the best way to get a hold of me just because the DMs, especially during launches, can be a little bit insane. So these question boxes are literally the best way to make sure that I don't miss your question. And then again, make sure you download the free PDF in the description because that will have a lot of comparisons, measurements, additional thoughts, and a great summarized way of sharing what I think about certain things. And it does complement this video a lot as well. And don't forget that the collection is launching on Saturday, August 12th at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And the code GABS can save you 10% off at checkout if you choose to use it. Thank you so much. Please let me know so I can thank you for choosing to support me because I know that that does take extra time to put in a code, and I do appreciate that out of all the athletes that you could be supporting, you guys do choose to support me. It really means so much to me. And as always, I hope this video was helpful. I hope the PDF's helpful. I hope everything else that I share on socials leading up to the launch day is helpful. And happy shopping, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.